What's up, everybody? Welcome to yet another break from G-Dawg Trading. I'm your host, Ron Bell, a.k.a. the Purple Dog, driving it out of here. Backwards, apparently. Anyways, we just started the live, you guys. I just posted it in the group chat. We're just waiting for everybody to fall in if you're just now joining us. And we are going to be doing the excavation of 2 boxes of 2025 Donruss Megas, each with 2 autographs or memorabilia cards inside, and 120 cards more importantly. Out of the 240 total cards there are tonight, what's up, Robert? All of the red and blue parallels, which I think are multiple per pack, all of those are going to grant the receiver a racer in a spaceship race for a free spot in our Donruss 2025 Hobby Box break. So all of you are going to have entries in that, I promise you, because you pull a lot of those cards in these sets. And I'll be right back, you guys. I'm going to go grab my new team sheet so I can keep track of your spaceship entries as we go, and I'll be right back. All right, there we go. So I'll just do chicken scratches next to your names as you pull red and blue parallels. And we'll even count the red, blue, and yellows. That'll just be another entry as well. If you guys have been pulling Donruss this year, then you already know what I'm talking about. I'll keep that right in front of me there. What's up? Norma and Robert chilling out in the break room. Let's see here. My mother says we're going to do this one first. Blade me, Blazer. Let's see here. Got the trusty blade of steel here. Get all Dexter with it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this first box ready for processing here. Sup, Angie? Full house, guys. 5 and alive, new record. We're breaking new records every time we go live. I'm loving it. See here. Come on, box. This box is going to be special. It doesn't want to be opened. You guys know how the old saying goes. I'm about to rip this damn thing open here. Good Lord. Who packed this thing at the factory, huh? Blaming it on him. Exactly what I'm going to do. Wouldn't you do the same? There we go. 6 packs, beauties, guys. Within here are 2 autos or mem. Let's give them a little 3 times a shove. Oh, we've got a lucky there. I'm going to leave it upside down. A couple luckies, guys. It only happens once in a while. We're going to open a lucky to start the whole break. How lucky are you guys? Pun intended and delivered. Here we go. Greg Maddux, Angie, right out of the gate. And Aaron Judge. What is this? A superstar sandwich to start the break? Bobby Miller, Dodgers. There you go, RJ. Mariano Rivera, New York. Reggie Jackson, New York Yankees. Yankees are stacking. Roger Clemens, Boston Red Sox. Try and stop the party. You can't stop us. Hurston Waldrop, Atlanta Braves. Angie's stacking. And Jackson Churio, he's pretty good, I hear, from the Milwaukee Brewers. And here we go, you guys. We've got a Jim Leyland, and it's our first red and blue, so to the Tigers. And Angie, that is, I'll make the mark now, Angie has 1 racer in the spaceship race to win a free spot in our Donruss Hobby Box, because you're going to get one for every one of these you pull, you guys. And I'm going to set these off to the side in kind of their own stack off to the side, and we'll keep track. And we've got a purple coming up right next. And I'll be danged if it ain't Pee Wee Reese. What a sweet card there. To the Brooklyn Dodgers goes the spoils. That'll go to the LA Dodgers. And I thought these were numbered. I guess not. But that's a sick. You don't see a lot of purples. Congratulations on the hit, RJ. Got yourself a Purple Party Panther card there. And how about Billy Martin, Oakland A's on the Liberty, and Nick Kurtz, Oakland A's, right after that with a blue laser. The Liberty cards are essentially a base card. There's so many of them. They used to be a rare one when they started. I don't know why they did that, but that's a little more rare. That's the blue laser blazer. Nice card there. And then we've got Takoa Roby for the St. Louis Cardinals, rated prospect. There we go. For the rated prospect aspect of the whole thing. And looky here, another banger. And we've got our first patch coming up. First, it's Thomas Sagassi, St. Louis Cardinals, rated rookie blue laser going to Navy. You're stacking, girl. Stacking early and often. That's a pretty card right there. No digits on the back. It's hard to tell which ones even have digits. There's so many variations. I know these don't have digits, but what they does have is a patch, game-used patch, and this is Noah Schultz, Chicago White Sox. So, Robert, you were kind enough to offer up some of your teams in the trade pre-happening, and you are getting the first patch card as a reward for your kindness, sir. Congratulations. Nice Jersey Kings going to Roberto. And on the optic, it's Prince Fielder, Milwaukee Brewers. There we go. And then we've got Bryce Rayner, Detroit rated prospect. And we've got Blake Burke, Milwaukee Brewers rated prospect. Ryan Waldschmidt, Arizona D-backs. And Ryan Sloan, Seattle rated prospect. Some good cards. We can't display them all. But pay attention, you guys. 240 cards total in this. 4 autos or men. You're all going to get a stack. And let's see here. I quit. We didn't have any. So not as common as I wanted with the red and blues. I jinxed it into being less common. Let me make sure I didn't miss one. Yeah. I made it sound like you get 20 in every pack, and so now, of course, you don't. But, hey, that's good, too. Will Clark, Texas Rangers. Kobe Mayo for the Baltimore Orioles. Johnny Bench, Cincinnati Reds. Alex Rodriguez, Paul Skeens, sophomore card. Will Wagner, Toronto Blue Jays rated prospects for Robert. Lou Gehrig, New York Yankees, still stacking. Jake Bloss, Toronto Blue Jays. Now the Blue Jays are really going. Terry Francona, Boston Red Sox, and we have an entry, folks. Andrew Jones, Atlanta Braves. That means Angie has 2 spaceships in the spaceship race, and everybody else has 0 so far. So let me do another mark by Angie. But yeah, Braves. Yep. Braves and Tigers. So Angie's stacking entries in the race, baby. Here we go. Reggie Jackson on the Liberty. Now, that's a good one because it's a Reggie Jackson, huh? Yankees are just really stacking it up, you guys. And how about, there we go, Rintaro Sasaki. Tell you what, I forgot to random off the last Rintaro Sasaki from the last break, so I'm going to do both of those tonight. I'm just going to put on the wheel as many break spots as you had in this break you will have on a wheel. And one of you will get this Rintaro Sasaki spaceship parallel rated prospect. Another banger coming at you. And here's Chase Burns, another good one. Common or not, whether there's a couple in every pack or not, the ones we're getting, we'll take. Chase Burns, rated prospect, Cincinnati Reds. There's another banger. There you are. Bang away. We've got our first black scope dealio. I love this card. Jake Arrieta, Chicago Cubs in the house. That will be, I believe, Robert. Robert, that's all you, baby. Robert's got a couple bangers already. This is my favorite card in the set. Not ultra rare or anything, not numbered. Just a beautiful card. It's a black scope essentially, and they're pretty cool. They just look sick in this year's Donruss. And look at this. Speaking of looking sick, to the Mets go the spoils. Look at the optic silver hollow. Dwight Gooden, New York Mets. There you go, folks. That's a beauty. Let it shine, let it shine. Here we go, another optic, and this time it's Dylan Cruz, man. This Donruss does not let you down, does it? That's going to Brian Triple Banger Breaks. He's got a ton of breaks listed right now, you guys. If you're looking for something, or if you didn't see something you like in mine, check out Brian. He's got some stuff. James Tibbs III, rated prospect, San Francisco. Baltimore, Griff O'Ferrall, rated prospect. Hug that while you sleep, Navy. Jet Williams, rated prospect for the New York Mets. Put that right in front of Doc Gooden. And we got Drew Gilbert, rated prospect for the New York Mets. So the Mets are stacking some good prospect cards. With that, we will take down the display board thus far. And let me make sure as I go, guys, that I've got. So let's see here. Atlanta, red and blue. Tigers, red and blue. I got both those for Angie. Dylan Cruz came to the party. There's the Roberts patch. A purple Pee Wee Reese. How dope is that? Especially at G-Dawg. Gilbert Williams. That hollow. I think that's the first one. We got Cintaro. Tell you what, with the Rentaro, what we'll do is we'll do like a 1 minute race. At the 30-second mark, the leader will get the Rentaro. We'll kill two birds with one stoner. All right? Get it done. Wow, 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 wow. Brooks Lee, Minnesota Twins. And we got Buster Posey for the Giants. Tony Perez, Red Sox. Junior Caminero, Tampa Bay Rays. Mike Smith for the Phillies. Oh, there we go. First Ken Griffey in the Reds uni. Give it some love. There you go to the Reds. Nice card. Randy Johnson, D-backs. That's not a bad one either. Albert Pujols for the Cardinals. And here we go. We have an entry in the race. Robin Ventura, Chicago White Sox. That's Robert's team. That will give Robert an entry, a spaceship rather, in the race for a free spot in the Donruss hobby. Bobby Miller, Los Angeles Dodgers. Banger. There you go, spaceshipper. So there you go, RJ. Nice one there. Tink Hence, St. Louis rated prospect, spaceshipper for Navy. And look at this. Dwight Gooden is all over this break, and we've got another patch coming up. But look at this Dwight Gooden. We have the optic hollow. Now we've got the black scope, which are so dope. He looks great on this one, too. So Mets, you might not have wanted them or expected the Mets, but they're paying some dividends. Yeah, White Sox are coming through for you, Robert. You have a patch and a spaceship, my man. Now let's see who gets this one. Leo DeVries. He's a great prospect, Angie. Nice Leo DeVries prospect, Jersey Kings. This is going to Angie. Angie, you've got two spaceships in the race already, and you've got a Jersey Kings of a hot prospect. There you go. Good job, girl. Yep, you're doing okay. Your draw sucked. It was actually comical. But then, between the trade and what you're pulling, you're doing okay. Brandon Sproat, New York Mets on the optic rated prospect. The Mets got a $50 stack of cards already. Maybe not that, but they're doing okay. I wouldn't be mad if I had Mets, that's for sure. Oh, we got something coming up. Ooh, it's a Pittsburgh party. We got an optic-rated rookie of Nick York first for the Pirates. So if you have the Pirates, there you go. There's one. And then look what you got coming up next. This one's a banger. This is Connor Griffin, and it's a Marvels, Diamond Marvels. Double Pirate Popper, we like to call that. The back-to-back, two-bop-a-doo-bop. So To the owner of the Pirates goes the spoils. That's Brooks, who's now got. You're doing okay, Brooks, if you're just now joining us. My man. PJ Morlando, Miami Marlins. Carson Bench, New York Mets. Again, another Leo DeVries, Angie, to go with your patch. Hold on to these. I think this guy's going to be pretty good. And Tommy Troy, Arizona. Actually, that's a good prospect there, too. You guys are going to have a lot of nice cards coming your way. What are you going to do, right? What can you do? Wait, did I miss any red and blues? No, okay, we're good. Didn't miss any spaceships. Don't let me miss any spaceships. Someone just came into this break. They're like, what the F is this guy talking about? Jim Palmer, Orioles. Dude, Yankees have a fun stack. There's Don Mattingly to go with DiMaggio and everybody else. And Jimmy Rollins, Phillies. We've got Bagwell, Astros. Molina, Cardinals. Ricky Mother Effin Henderson. Best leadoff man, hands mother effing down. Oakland A's. Mike Piazza is with the Dodgers there. There you go, RJ. Somebody's got a spaceship entry coming up. Michael Young, Jim Thome. And look at this. It's Pedro Martinez. It's not only a dope card, blue and red parallel. It's also a spaceship. And the Boston Red Sox, looks like, who do they belong to? They belong to Brian. So Brian now has his first racer in the race. Angie's got 2 spaceships. Robert 1 and Brian 1. Forget to make a separate stack of my spaceships over here. There we go, baby. Ooh, nice Sammy Sosa for Robert, dude. He's just stacking them up. Robert makes breaks his bitch on the regular, dude. He knows what he's doing. I'm serious. Aaron frickin' Judge. Remember I was talking about that New York Yankees stack? Cooper, you were not in the trade room, but dude, you getting a bunch of Yankees cards. I might even just trade you your stack. We'll see how amazing it gets. I might just trade you for some Reds cards I have. Or I don't know. We'll make it easy. We'll figure it out, guy. Luis Baez. Houston Astros came through tonight, you guys. You know you didn't want them, but you do. Do you want this rated prospect blue laser? Because if not, I know a guy. There you go. Some beautiful cards and Donruss. They really learned their lesson from 2024 was awful. I'm not going to lie. Walker Janik, Houston Astros, they're stacking. And here we go. Are we calling this red and blue, or what do we have? Oh no, this is a blue laser. Never mind. This is Johnny Mize on the optic. New York motherfucking baseball Giants. So the Giants get a sick blue laser. I know it says New York on there, but I think you all know that back then it was New York Giants. That's who moved to San Fran. So that will go to the owner of the Giants, which is Brooks. And Joshua Gonzalez, San Francisco Giants. Speaking of the Giants and Brooks. And here we go. Kyle DeBarge, rated prospect. Ryan Clifford, New York Mets, rated prospect. Another one for them. Marcelo Mayer, rated prospect. There's another good one. Boston Red Sox. And on the optic, Miguel Tejada. Throw it back and smack my face. There you go. Nice optic throwback Tejada. With that, we'll take down the hit board. We will reminisce with it real quick before we say goodbye. And you guys know I'll take a shot of all the cards when we're done. Make sure I got all the spaceships. We got Boston, Chicago 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the Leo DeVries patch. The Dwight Gooden and the Mets are all over this break. Yankees are all over this. There's the Judge Liberty. Connor Griffin Marbles. There you go. Not a bad second run there. You guys are stacking like a maniac, too. You got a ton of cards here. 2 packs to go. We'll get into that final leg of the rip here, man. Get onto that race. Ira Getty. Ripken. Sagasy. Johnny Mize, New York Giants. Bucky Dent, New York Yankees. Frank Thomas, you know you can only get Frank Thomas, you guys, if you have the White Sox. Connor Norby, Marlins. Zebby Matthews, a rated prospect for them Twins. There you go, Robert. Tony Olivia for the Minnesota Twins, and we've got a spaceship entry. It's Dustin Pedroia, Boston Red Sox. That means Brian has a second spaceship in the space race. 2 for Brian, 1 for Robert, and 2 for Angie. Mariano Rivera, Liberty parallel for the Yankees. Give him another one, brother. And here we go. This is a red and blue. This one's Theo Guillen, rated prospect for the Tampa Bay Rays. Let's see here. So, Brandon, if you thought the Rays weren't going to pay off, they just got you a spaceship and a chance at a free break spot. So, see, the Rays are okay today. We'll see, right? Chase Dolander, Colorado Rockies. That's a blue laser rated prospect. Excuse me. Excuse me for the living. Get in there, guy. Billy Amick, Minnesota Twins are paying dividends there, Robert. Oh, and there's the Bucky dent we got earlier, but this one is a blue laser. Picking Yankees. Coop, you're destroying with the Yankees. Coop a few times lately has gone with just getting who he draws. And he's done pretty well. I don't know if he's just trying to sell some cards or just trying to expand his horizons, but good job, Coop. You're killing with the Yankees, my man. Pedro Sandoval, San Francisco Giants on the optic. And we've got Jacob Mizoriowski. There we go. Another high prospect. That one's Milwaukee Brewers. Don't throw your Mizoriowski cards away. Boston Bateman, Padres. George Lombard Jr., New York, and Starlin Caba for Miami Marlins. And we're on to the last pack of Mega 1, guys, and it's on to the finale. And why don't we start off the last pack with a little James Wood magic for Brian. There we go. Nice James Wood rookie Brian. There we go. Nice way to start off the last pack magic. Whoa, that's not a good way. Ramirez, Eddie Matthews, Heston Kjerstad, Jake Peavy, Juan Marichal, Giants, Deion motherfrickin' Sanders, Cincinnati Reds. So you got a fun Griffey and a fun Deion if you have the Reds. And then, Rhett Lauder, speaking of the Reds, there we go. There's another chaser. Whoop. You can do it, Brett Lauder. Alex Gordon, Carlos Beltran, New York motherfucking Mets. And so let's see here. Mets, who's got the Mets? No, that's Matt. Matt, you just got a racer in the race, my friend. Greg Maddux. Look at the Greg Maddux on that guy, Angie. Look at that little Liberty parallel Maddux. You've got the base Maddux in here. Some might call that a Maddox sandwich, Angie. And what do we got here? Owen Casey, Chicago Cubs rated prospect. And oh my Lord, look at this little slick little ditty. To the Royals goes the spoils. If that sounded like I tried to rhyme it, it's because I frickin' did, and I nailed it, by the way. That is a black scope Bobby Witt Jr., and that's a sleek-looking card. You can probably... Who got that again? Was it Matt? No. Oh, yeah, Matt. Matt, you might see this in our auction house, everybody. You actually probably might. And I'll bid on it, Matt. Put it in... Oh, we got a banger coming, guys. Hold on. Putting the banger in the back. Caleb Lamovita, Washington Nationals rated prospect essay. And then we've got Colson Montgomery, rated prospect for the White Sox, Robert. Arjun Namala, Toronto Blue Jays, rated prospect, Robert. Brandon Sprout, New York Mets. Ivan Rodriguez, catcher, Texas. And, first up, don't look ahead if you don't like spoilers, guys. First up, look at this rated prospect, Agustin Ramirez for the Miami Marlins. That's a dope-looking card and a slick little ditty, if I don't mind saying. But then, what is this? We have a Marvels. It's Colt Keith. It's the Detroit Tigers. And it's a 1 of 99, Angie. And this is an insanely looking cool card, dude. Angie is getting some bangers tonight. Look at that, Angie. A marvel indeed. Welcome to Banger Central, people. Yeah, Angie, you're doing great here. And that's Mega 1, actually. That's it, guys. So let me make sure. Let's go back. We'll reminisce. Look at that banger. That'll be the highlight there. More than the patches, we had some good numbered, some good stuff. So let's see here. We got a Tampa Bay Rays and a Boston on the red. Did I get them both? I did. Okay, we're good. We're on to the final Mega. So far, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people with racers. Nobody has more than 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 people with no racers. So we've got frowns, we've got smiles. You know, we're doing it all, guys. People laughing, people crying. You get what I'm going with this. All right. The final box, guys. Let's do it. Let's crack in. Let's get this. I want to get this race going. See who wins the spot in the hobby and shizzle. Angie's what you call a stack master. I think she's been watching Robert, watching him do it. Takes years. She's put the time in. Yeah, I know one day someone's hiding something in one of these. I'm not going to fall for it, all right? I'm going to find my secret prize. All right, look at these fine little maids all in a row. Let's give them a shuffle, unlock fate, and off we go. Whoa, left side looks way higher than the right. I'm thinking there's maybe a patch or two over there. I don't know. Paying attention. Ryan Braun, Brew Crew. Musina. Campaneras. Sosa. Martin. Maddox again. Judge again. We've had this pack before. You guys know what happens. Double pack, double magic. There's going to be a banger in here. Miller. Riviera. Well, somebody's getting a spaceship for sure. And it's Angie. Not only is it a Jace Jung prospect, he's a high prospect. But this time, Angie, it's also a spaceship. So that's a double banger for you. Let me mark down another spaceship for Angie. 3 spaceships for Angie. Johnny Mize, Trey Morgan, and another Jace Jung. And this time it's a black optic scope. Angie, stack it up. Jake Peavy on the optic action. It's no optic illusion, I'll tell you that. Dalton Rushing, LA Dodgers. Nice one. Rated prospect, RJ. Black scope parallel dealio. Quite the little ditty. And what do we have here? Milestones. Kirby motherfrickin' Puckett. This will be the only milestones I bet we see out of the 2 megas. Nice pull, Robert. Kirby Puckett was a boss. He's one of the guys doesn't get talked about enough out of like all the Oldsmobiles. Culpepper, not related to Dante. Noble Meyer. And Salas and Rayner. Let's see here. Mike Smith, Griffey Jr. again. Johnson. We've had this pack before. Another big one coming, guys. Arrighetti, Ripken. Yep, I've heard this song before. Sagasy, Mize, Dent. Who will get the red and blue? Minnesota Twins, Robert. Robert, you just got your second spaceship. Your second red and blue. This one's Minnesota Jim Cat throwback. There we go, guys. Stacking cards and stacking chances at more cards. Zebby Matthews, rated prospect. Banger. That's the Liberty parallel. And Seaver King. And Bryce Eldridge. And here we go. Austin Wells. And there's the banger coming up. First, well, Austin Wells scope for the New York Yankees. That's nice. I'm not gonna lie about that. But look at this. Ken Griffey Jr. Optic Hollow. Going to the Cincinnati Reds. Gotta love that. This break is going well for many. And boom, that many does include our dear friend Brian, our favorite breaker. Brian, you got the James Wood base already in your face, and now you can put an optic in its place. You're stacking wood, buddy. Benj, DeVries, Angie, you can control the market on DeVries. Troy and Mizoriowski. Brandon, you control the market on Mizoriowski. Don't be afraid to stack good rookie cards like that, though, you guys. That's part of being successful in breaks, you know? Geez, act like you've opened a pack before, huh? Frank Thomas is here again. Norby, Matthews, another dupe pack. I think we got a dupe mega. Will Clark, Kobe Maya, bench. We got here Alex Rodriguez. And Pee Wee Reese, Brooklyn Dodgers on the red and blue. And that's going to be a racer for RJ. And that's RJ's first racer. Congratulations. Nice Pee Wee Reese. And another purple coming. Luis Baez, Houston Astros, the team no one wanted. Now you've got a purple. Take back your words. Tony Olivia. Spencer Jones, New York on the blue optic. Blue laser, I should say, sir. Franklin Arias and another one, and then our Jersey Kings is coming up. But first, man, Yankees, Coop. Get ready for a freaking dumpage of awesome Yankees, dude. Reggie Jackson blue laser coming your way, too. I think you got the Reggie Jackson rainbow completed. And let's see what we got here. Jersey Kings, St. Louis Cardinals. This is going to the U.S. Navy. And it's a nice one, Navy. Mason Wynn on the game-used patch. Nice one. Mason Wynn. Nice, well-rounded hits coming out to multiple folks tonight. Let's see here. I've got the Jim Cat, Minnesota. I got the Reds there. Red and blues for the race. Good stuff, you guys. Let's see, did I mark that one? Yeah, Jace Jung, Robert. Yep, that was Robert's first. Austin Wells. We are killing it, folks. I would have been stoked if these were two personal boxes, I can tell you that much. Better than a stab in the eye with a sharp stick, mate. Bateman, Lombard, Kaba, Tibbs, and Churio Optic to end that one. We've got 3 packs left, my guys. And then, guys, do not go away after we're done. Like I said, I'm gonna take my laptop and just plop it here when we're done and set up the race right in front of you guys once we know who's got what spaceships. And we will find, like I said, we'll stop. We're going to do a 1-minute race. We'll stop at 30 seconds. Whoever's in the lead at 30 seconds gets the Rintaro Sasaki. Molina, Henderson, Piazza, another dupe, guys. We got dupe mega here. There's going to be another big hit. Brooks Lee, Posey, Perez, Caminero, Evan Carter, Texas, with the red and blue and a spaceship entry. Going to Brandon. Brandon, you have another ship. Brandon now has 3 ships and is tied with Angie for most ships in the race. Connor Norby, there we go, Marlins. Red and blue parallel, Cam Smith, Houston Astros. So that means that Angie has another racer. Angie had Astros. Angie, you've got a red and blue rated prospect and another racer in the spaceship race. That makes 4. Here's another one, guys. It's an optic, but we're counting them, right? Oh, this is a sick one, too. This is a red and blue laser Chase Burns rated prospect. That is a freaking banger of all bangers right there. That's a big boy. Nice card there. We're getting some mucho fuego in box numero dos, ese. Cam Caminetti, Angie. Braves with another parallel. Can't stop them. Mariano Rivera, Coop, another one for that insane Yankee stack, man. Optic, it's not an optic illusion. Clifford, Ramirez, DeBarge, and some repeats. And we're down to the final 2 packs, guys. Good luck, everybody. All right, Jackson, Clemens, Waldrop, Churio, another James Wood. That's the 3rd James Wood rookie card for Brian. Get in there, card. Brian now controls the market on James Wood rookie cards. Brian, be fair with the price if you can, brother. Manny Ramirez, Eddie Matthews, Heston Kjerstad. I'm telling you guys, I remember things like this. Is like 2 exact duplicate megas except for the hits. PV Kinsler, or the parallels, I should say. They're not all hits. Texas gets another one, so that means Rangers. Brandon, you just got your 4th racer with this Ian Kinsler red and blue. 4th spaceship, if you will. Banger. Reds, another team doing great tonight. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. Starship parallel to go with your optic and your base. Run the rainbow, baby. Bucky Dent sure showed up tonight. This one actually has a dent in the card, so that's ironic. It's Bucky's dent. Billy Amick, Minnesota. Kendall George, LA Dodgers on the, look at that, with the statue parallel. Bobby Miller, laser. Dodgers are stacking like crazy here at the end. Bobby Miller, red laser. Get off me, brother. Heston Kjerstad on the optic for the Orioles. That's Navy's team. And then we've got Blake Burke, Ryan Waldschmidt, Ryan Sloan, Mariners, and Caleb Lamovita, Washington Nationals. Last pack of Magic. Again, guys, don't go away when we're done. We're going to race. We're racing for a break spot, not for some kind of joke. Maris show. Neon Dion, Rhett Lauder again. Stack them Rhett Lauders. Alex Gordon, Jim Palmer, Don Mattingly, Jimmy Rollins. We got here Jeff Bagwell, and we have another racer in the race. This one's going to the New York Yankees. That means Coop. Coop, who had 0 racers, now has 1 racer and an Austin Wells red and blue parallel, which is a good thing to have altogether. So let's see. Navy and Brooks are the only 2 people without a racer. We might have 1 more red left in this batch. There's Frank Thomas. There's Braylon Doherty for the Cleveland Guardians. And Ian Kinsler on the black. Nice scope. And check out the patch this time, guys. This time it's a really good one. Jackson Churio. Milwaukee Brewers get the Jackson Churio going here. My dog is snoring underneath the table. She likes to sleep while I'm doing. She likes to hear my voice while I do breaks and sleep under my table. Look at the Churio on that guy. Brew Crew. Brewers, that's Brandon. Congratulations, Brandon, doing okay, joining the hit club. Certified, baby, certified. And let's see here. We've got an optic, Billy Amick, Minnesota Twins. That's another optic going to Robert. And Eddie Matthews, Milwaukee Brewers optic. Brew Crew starting to really do good things here at the end. Kobe Mayo going to Navy. She's got a good stack too. Bomb Squad. And let's see here. Montgomery, Namala, Sproat, and Meyer again. There you go, guys. That's that. Let me get my computer pulled up. We'll take one last look here at the final display board for posterity purposes. Good stuff. We just ripped the crap out of 2 megas. We did pretty good, you guys. All patches, but some good patches. And then our other parallels and hit cards were just, we had some amazing stuff in the mix. A lot of James Woods came to the party. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff coming your way. And we're going to do a hobby of this stuff. So we're going to break a hobby of this, and we're going to race now for a spot in that hobby. Some of you already have spots. This will just give you more possibilities and more teams. So here we go. Let's get this race going. Let me get my camera going here. What did I say we'd race? Oh, well, we're doing spaceships. Get a spaceship per. Okay, we're going to do a 1-minute race. And let's see here. We have. Angie has 4 spaceships. Matt got 1. Coop got 1. RJ got 1. The Pee Wee Reese. I remember that one. Navy got none. Brandon got 4. Poor Navy. Wanted to pull those red and blues, folks. Brandon's got 4. Robert has 1. Brooks didn't get any either. Sorry, Brooks. And Brian has 2. Brain. I put brain. Brian, he is brainy. That's so it ends up being 14 spaceships altogether. We're gonna race 1 minute, guys. I'm gonna stop at 30 seconds, like I said. Whoever's in the lead at 30 seconds is going to get the Rintaro Sasaki, okay? So here we go. Let's let it roll. Shuffle them up a little bit here. And you're off. That music freaking jams. Look at that. Spaceships at Brandon's in the lead. Angie's in the lead. Oh my gosh, who's in the lead? You guys really need to figure out the acceleration of your spaceships. You guys are all over the place. 5 seconds to the first stop. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 30 seconds. And oh my God. It's between Brandon and Matt. I can't even tell who has the lead. Oh, it's Brandon by just the side of a pen. Brandon wins the Rintaro Sasaki. So congratulations, Brandon. You ended up at the end. You finally got a patch card. And then in the spaceships at the 30-second mark, you won the Rintaro Sasaki prospect card. He's supposed to be like, everybody's making him up to be like it's Shohei freaking Ohtani. I don't know. But anyway, congratulations to you. Now we're going to race down to the end. And the person who at the end here is going to win a break spot paid in our upcoming Genres Hobby Box break, which also's got 3 more patches of autos in it for you guys. Good luck. Enjoy the music here. Make sure we're looking at the end of the screen there. Got about 20 seconds left. Again, the winner gets a break spot. And the same product we just did, just a hobby, not megas. And look at that. Go ahead and land your shit, Matt, because you're a freaking winner. You can't lose lately, Matt. Matt's winning in the auction house. He won 3 spots. He just won another spot. So break spot. That goes to Matt Donruss. Let me write this down. Donruss Hobby times 1. Good job, you guys. Thank you guys all. We're going to start mixing our races in with our breaks more often. Give you guys a shot at more crap. I love you guys. I had a blast. Thank you for buying in, you guys. I do appreciate it. I do need it. I appreciate every dollar you spend at G-Dawg, and I hope you're having fun. Love you guys.